What's up, guys? My name is John Evans. I coach many of the highest jumpers in the world, like this one over here, Isaiah Rivera, who has a 50.5-inch vertical. I also work with Tony Crosby, Dylan McCarthy, and I've helped thousands of athletes get healthy, jump higher, and regain their confidence. In this video, I'm gonna take you exactly through what I'm doing right now to increase my 1-foot vertical jump. I'm gonna give you all the exercises, why I'm doing them, and the sets and reps. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is step-up jumps. Now, typically, the first thing that I like to do is a power exercise. In this case, I'm doing a step-up jump because I'm trying to reteach myself the timing with my hip, my knee, and my ankle. So what this does is it puts me in the proper position so I can load proximally to distally, which ultimately will help me jump higher off of 1 foot. Now, the first 4 sets I'm not gonna show. I will show the last 4 sets. They're doubles. I'm gonna be holding 10-pound weights for this. And the goal is to generate as much force as I can. I'm gonna have a counter movement, which I added in this cycle, and that way I'm able to get a stretch shortening cycle out of that exercise. So again, these sets and reps are 8x2, and I'm gonna be using 10-pound weights for the last 4 sets. All right, so he's doing clean high pulls today. And the reason why is because we're trying to keep him healthy while also keeping his max strength and power output high. The reason he's not doing catches is because he was traveling. So we're trying to keep him healthy and maintain qualities. He's in a relatively simple phase right now, and this is OVR. We're getting bar speeds to see his readiness. All right, guys, so this is my first working set. I'm doing 2 reps each leg. You're gonna see the counter movement jump. I might jump out of the frame, hopefully I do. Definitely a little slower than the other ones. You guys will notice I'm shrugging at the top, trying to transfer all that energy vertically, use my entire body to push up. Isaiah just said this out loud, but he just beat his all-time best at that last load. So when you do VBT, you wanna try to get the same weights and move them faster. So we have previous data. So his goal is to move the same progression upwards faster than he's ever moved it before. All right, small bump in performance. So he's moving lighter loads faster. So it bounced.
Holy shit.
No, it was this
Oh,
one.
that one?
2655, because it bounced. Just so you guys know, he's basically just gonna work up to a max on power output. So we're just gonna repeat the test essentially and see where his preparedness is right now. So it'll probably end up being like 6 or 7x2. 2714.
Holy shit.
Just shot, is that better? Or is that right on pace?
Just under.
Yeah, just under.
Yeah, just under. 27.45 is best one.
That's really good though.
Yeah. Nice. Come on, try as hard as you can. Dunk.
I dunked there. No. So 2 to go. I'm gonna do one unloaded because Isaiah's using the 10s. See how fast I can get.
Come on. Yeah, oh, you got one. You got one to take. Come on. Push hard. Yeah.
All right, let's see this one.
You scream. Let's go.
Ooh, I gotta load off the hip.
Right here.
That was perfect.
You know what's funny? I could tell just from how you like descended and like the
I was trying to
contact.
drop into it, yeah. I was trying to do like a drop jump. And if you guys are interested in getting coaching and having us write all of your workouts, then go to THPStrength.com and sign up for 90% off your first month. On average, athletes gain about 3 inches of vertical within 6 months, but some athletes actually gain 7 inches of vertical in 6 months. Move this as fast as you can. Highest bar speed possible. Come on.
2790.
What was your best?
28 something.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked nasty. Wait, what? 3100? No, that can't be it. 2611. So that didn't work.
Yeah.
You got to go back to the other strategy. Yeah. So that one you just try to go for max height.
Yeah.
I think the total peak bar speed's higher, or the total bar speed average is higher. So the bar will travel higher.
If you look at average power.
Average would be like, well, yeah, average power and then average speed would be higher. But I think when you're looking at peaks, you got to accelerate it at the right time and just
Which is
rip
hard.
it.
It's hard to know. Like,
Yeah, I would just keep playing around with it. I would just keep playing around with it, see if you can beat it. Faster. I'm like on the nerve now.
yeah.
I kind of bounced off that last one a little bit. So for those of you watching, the goal is not to use the bottom leg. You want to minimize that as much as possible. Just tap it and bounce up. All right, so Isaiah's gonna do one more set of his clean high pulls. His goal is to beat about 28-10, I believe is the number. So this is his last set. I believe this is set number 5 of 2. This is super neurally taxing, so we don't wanna add too much volume because he still has a session on Thursday. And our goal is to jump high on Saturday.
28-23.
The goal is 28-23. Now the next exercise that I'm gonna be doing is actually quarter rhythm squats. I did this last week with a barbell, but after traveling, my back is a little bit sore, so I'm gonna move to the belt squat. I might use bands because I will have the belt jump off my waist, and the bands will stop that from happening. The goal is to get up to about 500 pounds, but move it fast. The goal is to catch the weight as it's coming down so I get peak loading at the most specific angle.
Come on!
Let's go, Zay. Come on. You just nuked 265. Where are we at? That had to be the bounce.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That?
16.7.
Okay, so it's one of those two.
All right, let me do a second.
Just high pull?
Clean high pull, yeah. By the way, that might be my craziest 265 ever.
That was so
It was
easy.
insane. There was no loading on my quads on the catch.
Really?
Like,
Bro, you caught it so high. That's hammered you too. Wait till you see the loading on the bar whip. It like, bro, the whole bar was like,
yeah,
that's
that
shock
was
loading.
fucking crazy.
Come on, let's go. Oh, that looked good. First pull off the floor looked fast.
26.92.
Oh, so 28.30 was your
The
best
power is going down. I think my best one was 27.90.
on the best rep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is my second best ever.
Yeah, and that was like in a gym loaded with people. All right, guys, this is set number 3. So I did the reds, 1 red, then 2 reds, and now I'm doing 3 reds. The goal, like I said, is to basically jump with the weight, get it airborne, and then drop faster. So as the weight's still rising, I'm dropping on the catch. It's a little awkward on the belt, but the last one ended up going pretty well. So I'm gonna try to do that again. That was so f***ing intense.
That looks crazy.
I don't know if I can go up past 425 doing it that way.
You're training to fight a fat dude right now.
Yeah. Sets and reps on this are 6 by 5, so I'm gonna just keep building up until the top 2 sets are about 450. I'm probably not gonna go up to 500 if I do it like that, because that was way too intense. Isaiah's doing triples. How we get the TFL better is basically working up to a 2.5 in pain. So he'll work up in triples until he feels that, and that'll be his cutoff point. Ideally, he gets muscular failure before he hits that 2.5.
It's like 1.5, 2.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah, 2. Yeah, 2 every rep.
I'd probably go up to whites.
Alright. If you want to jump, you want to be able to very quick. And today, I'm going to be 4 times and a clean with this. Here is this. Producing 28.
I failed, bro. Did you see that?
Uh-oh.
I had to put my hands on the fucking rack. Really? Yeah. Bounced up about 20 pounds, was about a 2 the last set. Making a small jump. Hopefully we'll get him right at where he needs to be for adaptation in the tendon. Where you at?
2, 1.5 maybe.
So you're warming up.
Yeah, I was like a 2 every rep.
What set was that for you? 5? 4?
If you want to be able to produce a ton of force very quickly, the exercise we like is this. Jumping with a ton of force.
Ah, fuck, I failed.
Radial force development and sports position.
I failed.
You did?
I failed, dude. That's insane. I've never done that in my life.
Yeah, oh, from the inside? John, where do you have the towel?
Yeah, I got it.
Don, you get one.
You got it, Don? You can go to my room.
She's at the pool. Thank you. I'll stop talking to Don.
Bro, look at like the second rep. I fail. I think it's literally after the first rep. I fucking committed. I dive bombed. All right, guys, so I just finished up the quarter squats. I actually failed on the very last set after the first squat. So that is where the highest eccentric loading is. The weights are essentially coming down as I'm dropping. I drop pretty far. I actually failed and I had to put my hands out on the support handles so that I didn't end up just getting buried to the floor. And then on the other reps, the handles were moving towards me a little bit, so I had to keep adjusting them. Overall, a really, really good stimulus. Hyper intense. I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you're highly, highly trained. As a 1 foot jumper though, it's one of the most specific exercises you can do. Now I'm gonna do seated calf raise. I'm actually gonna go single leg and I'm only gonna do from neutral to the top. And the reason being is I have Achilles tendinopathy. And when you have Achilles tendinopathy, you don't wanna add compression. So you'll notice I'll do single leg. If this is too heavy, I'll bias the other leg. I'll do 10 reps on each side.
I just want to just because I'm putting I'm gonna do those things on my stories, right? The call to actions? Yeah. I've just been doing like every other day. Yeah. It's also just something to put on my story too. Which kind of helps, but I assume it's fine if I keep doing that. I don't know if I want me to. Yeah, we definitely, the sign-ups are like mad low for some reason. Like the last couple days. Have you seen the...
Just so you know, I'm filming this, so it's all right. Oh, my calf is cramping.
You can't hear on those mics like anything.
Yeah, it'll be all right. I mean, worst case, I'll just include the top sets.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just include the top sets. I'm not gonna do these first 4 sets or first 2 sets. He fucking sucked.
Back squat, he went to 315 to 5, and then he had to stop. He couldn't do his last set. Like he was fucking trashed, bro. He's fatigued for sure. I don't know what you have him on, bro. He's fatigued. That's crazy. Oh, they're just PR bench.
Isaiah's doing 4x10 seated calf raise. That was his 3rd set. He had 4 reds on there, and this is specifically for his PFP. We're trying to strengthen the musculature around his knee so that it unloads it slightly when he's jumping. So 4 sets of 10 for this. I'm not going super slow, but I am pacing myself. The slower you go, the less tendon load there is, and the more potential for adaptation if you're at a stage where you have tendon pain. Oh, about failing there. I don't even know if I made it to 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You almost didn't get that up. I almost didn't get that up. All right, guys, so this last exercise is a little bit funny, but we're actually doing stretch shortening cycle in the hip thrust. I'm doing 4x10, but the last 5 reps of those 10 are gonna be fast stretch shortening cycle like reps. So I'll be using 2 reds. This set, the first set I just used 1, and the second set I used 1, and we'll see how this goes. Yeah. I'm fucking done.